Late one night, as the estate lay in hushed silence, Denise heard a soft knock at the study door. When she opened it, she found Marilyn standing there, her veil removed, her face pale and lined with desperation. Gone was the arrogant posture, the cutting smile, the voice that once dripped venom. Instead, Marilyn's shoulders slumped as she whispered, "Please, Denise, may I come in?" Denise stepped aside slowly, her heart torn between anger and pity. Marilyn entered, her eyes darting around the study she once claimed as her own. "This house, these walls, they no longer belong to me," she said softly, almost to herself. She turned toward Denise, her lips trembling. "I know what I did was unforgivable. I shut you out, I humiliated you, I tried to erase you. But I beg you now, don't throw me and my children into the streets. They are all I have left." Denise listened in silence, her chest tightening. The memory of being shoved out of the church doors returned to her, the sting of Marilyn's voice declaring her unworthy. Her voice wavered as she finally spoke. "Do you remember what you said to me that day? The bastard child has no right to mourn here. Those words carved themselves into me. And now you stand here, asking for mercy?" Marilyn lowered her head, tears slipping down her cheeks. "I was blinded by greed, Denise. I thought power was everything. But tonight I stand before you with nothing, begging the daughter I scorned to spare me." Denise closed her eyes, fighting the storm inside her. At last, she opened them, her voice steady but heavy with emotion. "I will not repay cruelty with cruelty. You may stay, but not as mistress of this house. You will live here under my rules, not yours." Marilyn gasped, both relieved and broken. "Thank you," she whispered, sinking into the chair with a sob. The following morning, the estate awoke to a new order. Marilyn and her children remained, but the balance of power had shifted irrevocably. No longer did servants scurry to Marilyn's call. Instead, they looked to Denise for guidance. Marion, stripped of his arrogance, avoided Denise's gaze at breakfast, while Philip sat quietly, his laughter gone. Denise took her seat at the head of the table, her presence calm yet commanding. The silence that once crushed her now filled with dignity. She looked at them all and said softly, "This house is no longer a place for deceit. If you remain here, you will respect the truth and the name my father gave me." Marion clenched his fists, but Marilyn silenced him with a sharp glance, her voice weak as she replied, "We will abide, Denise." Later, Denise walked through the gardens with Ernest, who smiled as he watched her. "Your father would be proud," he said warmly. Denise turned to him, her eyes glistening. "I did not do this to humiliate them, Ernest. I did it to protect his name and to prove that love cannot be erased." Ernest nodded, his voice quiet. "That is the difference between you and Marilyn.